Morning, everyone. I'm Wes Irwin, and this is the Moose's LZ Barn Grill Morning Minute, coming to you from the Walnut Grove RV Park in Merriam, Kansas. It's a gloomy Monday. It's kind of cloudy out there, but it is supposed to get warm today. I don't know how much of the sun we're going to see. 54 degrees, I think, is the highest. So, still decent weather. Can go outside and not be freezing to death. Although I am kind of a sissy when it comes to cold weather, 60 degrees is starting to be borderline for me. So definitely not a big fan of winter. That's kind of why I reside in Florida these days. And just got used to that weather down there and really love it. But on my agenda today, not much. Just chilling out. Tomorrow we will have our Facebook Live right here on the page. I haven't done one of those in a while. We're going to do a Facebook Live right here on the Living Like Outlaws Facebook page. At 7 p.m. Central Time Zone, guys. So I'll be on there for about an hour, maybe a little more. There's a lot to cover. Just kind of want to fill you guys in on what's gonna happen. But the most important thing is I want you guys to come on there with some ideas for me. So if you're one of the few that get on tomorrow on the live and have some ideas, please type them in, send them to me while we're doing the Facebook Live, and we'll talk about it. You know, I want to try to do a little more in 2025, but within reason. Obviously, I felt like I bit off more than I could chew last year, and I had big dreams and big aspirations of doing a lot of stuff. But between the job and driving and just, you know, doing it by yourself, it didn't work out. So, and some other factors. But I want to make this page for you guys, for the fans, you know, so you can see things that I'm lucky enough to see that you might not be able to. You tell me what you want to see, and we're going to try and do it for you. So we got some fun things lined up going in the next year, though, that I think are going to be cool. I'm bringing back like a little thing I used to do for the actual company, for the World of Outlaws, Not So During Sprint Car Series, where I used to do like a fact about the track and when we were at the track. So we're going to do that again. I'm not sure what we're going to call that or the concept behind it, but we're going to give you information about the track we're at, history, size, you know, things of that nature. Looking forward to doing that for you guys again. And the KC Graphics ride along, we'll bring that back. We just got to get a little better at our mounts, and you know, that's just sometimes that's a pain in the ass to do. Obviously, I can't do the overnighters because you ain't going to see nothing anyway. But we'll try it, see what happens. But obviously, the Almost Famous Suvi Selfie will be back, but with a little more of a twist. It's whoever is interested in sponsoring the Almost Famous Suvi Selfie, I'd get with me because you're really going to get some benefits out of that. So just throwing that out there. And we'll talk about a lot of this tomorrow. If you come on my Facebook Live, you can watch it at a later date or whatever the case may be. But not that I'm anything important. I just want to have fun with it while I'm still out here doing this and do things for you guys so you can see it. I like to keep everything that we do over here a little more on the positive side of the sport, because there is a lot of negativity. Unfortunately, it's in everything in this world today. But I caught up on the dome races yesterday, so I never really did get outside, do a fire. It took all day to watch that darn thing. But it was fun. It kept me glued to my seat. The qualifiers were a little nuts, a little annoying, but the rest of the show went pretty good. But the qualifiers, most of them hit their time limits on them. But that's what you get when you're racing a small arena like that. But maybe next year we'll get out to that. People think, well, he didn't go because he's a sprint car guy. That's not true. I like all kinds of racing. I'm definitely one of those guys that likes all forms, and I will go watch pretty much anything that races, even if it's a lawnmower. So maybe we'll get to it next year. It's just, you know, when I get my time off, guys, everybody wants me to go here and asks me to go there, and it's awesome. I'd like to do all kinds of stuff. I'd like to get back to Australia. I got some friends and some kids I help out in England. I'd like to get over there. I've been there back in the day, but I'd like to get there and get with my racing family over there. You know, I'd like to do the Chili Bowl and the Tulsa Shootout. Hell, I'd like to work it. I've been offered that a few times, and I keep turning it down. And, you know, we got this race here I'd like to get to. But, you know, my time off is very short, so it's the only time I really get to kind of relax and just chill out. And I don't mind doing that either. But, you know, we'll step things up a little bit going into next year. It's time to get back to basics. And it's kind of kind of time to loosen my tie again, I guess you could say. I tried to, metaphorically, I tried to clean up my act to be a little more professional with what I do. But I think it's time to just have fun. And you guys get to see the real me. And I think that's what people care about when it comes to like following pages or following somebody. They're all about just the reality of it. They're not about the phoniness and stuffiness of it. So we're not going to sugarcoat nothing. What we do on my page is when we're, it's all about positivity for sure. But if there's something negative, I just don't post it. I just don't talk about it, you know. Sure, there's restaurants I go to and I take pictures when I get in there and I eat their food and I'm like, I'm not going to promote it because I don't want you guys to go there and say, man, he sent us to a bad place. So I just don't put anything up. There's no reason to hurt a business or a sport or a person if you don't have to. So we keep everything on the positive side. That's what we're going to do. So keep that stuff in mind. Tomorrow, Facebook Live, 7 p.m. Central Time Zone. Hopefully everything will work out with a connection here. Seems to be pretty good during the day. At night it gets a little weird, so I don't know what that's about, but we'll get on here. I'm going to have to do everything from my phone, guys. I don't have a laptop with me or anything. All that stuff's in the toter home, so we're going to have to do it by phone, so I'll have to put on my old man reading glasses to see your comments. But come on with some ideas for me, and we'll talk about them, and we'll figure them out, and we'll start adding some things that you guys want to see me do in 2025 with the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series Tour when we're out and about. And, you know, we'll bring back some of the old favorites. I think are favorites anyway. And we'll use some of your ideas. But Facebook Live, 7 p.m. Central Time Zone tomorrow. Hope to see you on there, and we'll talk at you later. You guys have a great day. Keep smiling, stay positive, and shake your groove thing. See ya.